Hey everybody, Pat Blocker here with the Animals Speak. Thanks for joining me. Today's topic is how to listen to your animal's emotional needs. So as humans, we really tend to think mostly about our animals' physical needs, and we're going to be sure that we feed them and provide shelter and ensure that they get enough exercise. But just like us, animals experience a range of emotions, from joy and contentment to stress and anxiety. So understanding these emotions and responding to our animals' emotional needs really helps to strengthen the bond that we share, and it helps them to feel safe and understood as well. Observing body language and behavior is something that, maybe we want to pay more attention to it. So animals communicate primarily through body language. So by paying close attention to their posture, their facial expressions, and their movements, we can really gain a lot of insight into how they're feeling. Dogs, for instance, a relaxed wagging tail and soft eyes would indicate happiness and contentment, while a tucked tail and pinned ears or flattened out ears, I call them airplane ears, even excessive yawning may be a stress signal. And if they're yawning and they're not tired, that's a displaced behavior. And so always take things in context and know that my dog's not tired. We're at the vet and he's yawning a lot. So that's a good indication of stress in that situation. So dogs show excitement by having zoomies and jumping and so on. So they're pretty clear on how they're feeling if you know what to look for. Cats, you can have a slow, gentle blink or gentle kneading, and that means comfort, while a swishing tail and the flattened ears, again, like the dogs, or an arched back, that is going to indicate that they're irritated or that they're afraid. With horses, a relaxed horse has soft eyes and a loose posture. Here again, pinned ears, flared nostrils, or just a really tense body that can signal discomfort or anxiety. So, on the other hand, a horse that nudges you gently or lowers her head, that might be that she's seeking connection with you. A bird that sings is happy. A bird that chatters or preens itself is generally content. Here, if you have fluffed up feathers or excessive screaming or plucking their feathers, that can indicate stress. It can be fear or boredom. So those are just some real common body language signals that we can watch for, and I'm sure with your own animals that you have picked up on maybe some signals that are specific to them, and if you can really tune in with them, and so you can better understand them and what their needs are. So we want to listen beyond words. As an animal communicator, I encourage you to listen beyond verbal cues and the obvious signs. So while animals don't speak our language, they certainly do express themselves energetically. Have you ever had the feeling that something was off with your animal, even before noticing maybe any physical signs? Uh, so that's your intuition picking up on their emotions, and we can pay attention to that. So to tune in even more, uh, there are some things that we can do. First of all, we want to be present and just spend some quiet time with your animals without any distractions, and just observe their energy and how they respond to your presence. You want to acknowledge their emotions. If your horse seems unsettled or your bird becomes withdrawn, maybe your cat seems anxious, let them know that you see them, and in a calm voice, you can gently reassure them. And that can go a long way with helping them to feel understood and to calm them. You want to trust your instincts. If your pet is feeling lonely, overstimulated, or in need of comfort, you'll want to respond accordingly, even if it's not immediately obvious as to why they're feeling that way. So we do want to meet their emotional needs. Every animal is unique, and their emotional needs can certainly vary. There are some ways that we can ensure that our animals feel emotionally supported. One thing is to provide stability. Horses, birds, cats, and dogs all thrive on consistency. Sudden changes can be stressful, and we want to remember that. So we want to introduce them to new experiences gradually and gently and with compassion. We want to respect their boundaries, just like people. Animals have personal space preferences. Some horses enjoy close contact while others prefer more distance. Birds might enjoy interaction but not want to be handled constantly. So paying attention to their comfort level helps to build trust. We want to encourage mental stimulation. Boredom can lead to frustration and anxiety. So enrichment activities like puzzle toys for dogs and cats, varied riding routines for horses, and foraging toys for birds. That's all going to keep their minds engaged and keep them happier. We want to foster a sense of safety. And if an animal is fearful, forcing them into an uncomfortable situation can only increase their distress. So we want to provide a safe place for our animals, whether that's a cozy perch for your bird or a quiet retreat for the cat, or a patient, or just being patient, especially in handling horses. Patient, well, all animals really, we owe them some patience. So, because it just really allows them to feel more secure. We want to offer companionship. Some animals crave social interactions, while others are a little more into solitude. Horses are highly social, and they often thrive in herds, of course. Um, Birds, while some birds deeply bond with their humans, uh, just recognizing their preferences and ensuring that they get the right balance. That's really the key to a good bond and a happy animal, a happy relationship. So you can strengthen your connection with your animal. The more we listen to them, the more our connection is going to grow. When we acknowledge their emotions and respond with understanding, they learn to trust us even more. Uh, and it's a reciprocal relationship. We always really want to remember that. And when they feel heard and supported, they'll respond with love and trust and compassion in return. So, by, the final word here is, just by becoming attuned to your pet's emotional world, you can not only enhance their well being, but also enrich your own life. And animals have so much to share with us, and uh, we just have to take the time to listen. So, again, thanks for joining me today. If you would like to book a reading for your animal, or if you would like to book a consultation to help help you communicate better with your own animals, you can email me at pat@peaceful. No, I did it again. I always do that. pat@theanimalspeak.com. My website is www.theanimalspeak.com. You can find out more information there. You can get the proper email address and so on. Also, lots of other fun things there. There's my weekly blog and just information about oh, I always get tongue-tied at the end here. There's information on how to better connect with your animals. So I'm going to stop talking now because obviously my mouth says it's time to stop talking. Anyway, have a great one. Lots of love to you and your animals. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.